Police confirmed there was no foul play in Hulk Hogan's death.
And transported Mr. Balea to Morton Plant Hospital, where he died at 11:17 a.m. There are no signs of foul play or suspicious activity related to this call for service at this time.
He was taken to Morton Plant Hospital, where he passed away at 11:17 a.m. There were no signs of injury or trauma, and no investigation is happening. But some leaked documents tell a darker story. His own daughter, Brooke Hogan, broke the silence. She shared emails, messages, and legal papers with an anonymous online source. Her words were shocking. So what really happened to Hulk Hogan? Was it just natural causes, or was something more serious going on? Let's go back to 2013. That's when this story truly begins. In 2013, Hulk Hogan filed a $50 million lawsuit against the Laser Spine Institute. He said they misled him, used him, and destroyed his health. According to the lawsuit, they promised quick recovery and no downtime. They told him not to visit real spine specialists. They performed several surgeries that he didn't really need. The doctors knew their treatments wouldn't help. They charged his insurance huge amounts and used him in ads. Over time, Hogan had more than 25 surgeries, 10 of them just on his back. He also had both knees and hips replaced, but nothing worked.
As you know, my knees and my hips are so old now. I had the left knee scoped 3 or 4 times, the right knee scoped 3 or 4 times, and I had it replaced.
He lived in constant pain. He couldn't sleep, walk properly, or even brush his own teeth. He once said, "They destroyed me." He went from 6 feet 7 inches to just over 6 feet 4 inches. He even lost feeling in his legs. One report says he almost died from a fentanyl overdose.
Stood up time, which is pretty cool. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
A drug given to him by the same doctors he later sued. This wasn't just about bad doctors. It was also about years of damage from wrestling. Hogan wrestled as many as 450 matches a year. He did his famous leg drop move over 300 times a year. Over 35 years, that move alone slowly destroyed his spine. A doctor said the repeated impacts from falling on the ring floor caused permanent injury to his bones. Sometimes he was walking with a broken back and didn't even know it. Still, he kept performing, for the fans, for the money, for the legend. But his body paid the price. Hogan planned to have one last big match, a surprise return at WrestleMania in front of 75,000 fans. The plan was simple: Hogan versus John Cena. One last leg drop, one last "what you gonna do, brother?" But just weeks before the event, his body couldn't handle it anymore. He had to cancel. That broke his heart. Then came 2025 and more heartbreak. Brooke Hogan, his daughter, publicly said she had cut ties with him. She spoke about years of verbal and emotional abuse and blamed the people who pushed him too far in his final year. She especially pointed at the team behind Hogan's beer brand. She said, "They forced him to keep working, even though he was very weak." She also said the settlement with the Laser Spine Institute should never have been made. The case should have gone to trial. He was a gold mine to those people. When he was no longer useful, they let him fall apart. In May 2025, Hogan had one more spine surgery. Reports say it damaged his throat and he couldn't speak clearly for weeks. His wife, Sky Daly, denied this, but several sources confirmed it really happened, and that it was the final blow. On July 24, 2025, at 11:17 a.m., Hulk Hogan passed away at Morton Plant Hospital in Clearwater, Florida. He was 71 years old. The official cause was cardiac arrest, but Brooke believes there's more to the story. This wasn't just a wrestling legend's last chapter. It may have been the slow fall of a man who was pushed too far, used for too long.